Hey guys, tonight I just wanted to have a quick chat about priorities. I don't really have a tip sheet, I don't have a quick little 3 easy tricks for you, but my husband and I just had a good conversation and it just kind of sparked a inner discussion for me, and I just thought that you guys might find it valuable to think a little bit about what are your priorities and how are you living out your priorities. My husband and I were talking because I have a day off from my full-time pharmacist job tomorrow, and so he's asked me what I was doing, and we got to talking about, well, when he had a day off, he's a teacher, he spent the whole day cleaning the house. And that is not in my plans at all. Actually, I'll do some dishes and, keep things like picked up enough to live in, but I'm not planning on doing any kind of extra house cleaning because for me, having a clean house is not a priority. It's really not important to me what my house looks like. I mean, yeah, I want it to be picked up enough, like, to have clean dishes and to not trip over toys on the floor. And I want to teach my kids to help clean up their toys when they're done because I think that's just a good life skill. But as far as, like, making the bathroom look spotless or, like, extra picking up, organizing, no, like, that's really just not a priority for me, but it is for him. And he likes to have a clean house, and so because I love and respect my husband, I will spend some time cleaning because that's what he would like, and that would make him feel good, and it would, make him feel like I'm contributing to our family more. So I'll do that, but I'm going to do that for him. I'm not going to spend all day on it because, yeah, it's just not a big deal for me. For me, what's important right now is my career, and I am working on a presentation, and I need to get that really clear, and so that's a huge priority for me. I'm needing to get some extra education done, so that's top of my priority list. My mom and I are writing a book, and I really want that to be a higher priority for me. It's one of these things that, like, I really feel strongly about it, and I'm really excited that we're doing it, and I want us to do a good job with it, but it's also one of those things that's, like, it doesn't feel urgent enough, so it keeps falling down my to-do list because it's like, oh, I want to do this, but I have to get this done first, and so I really want to carve out some time just for writing. Yeah, so those are my top priorities, and plus I'm having coffee with my friend, and spending time with my best friend is a priority for me. Our friendship is important, and we try to carve out time to see each other at least every other week has been working for us for the past few years, and that's been a really good thing. And I'm gonna go to my chiropractor and get a massage for my shoulder and neck injury, because that's really good for my health. And yeah, I mean, that's gonna be a full day, and then I'm gonna pick up the kids from daycare and then have family time with my husband and kids after, and see what the evening holds. We'll go to church tomorrow because starts Holy Week. But yeah, priorities. They look different for everybody, but it's just important because in that moment when my husband and I were talking about, cleaning and, oh, well, I spend this time cleaning, initially it was like, oh, well, I should feel bad because I don't feel like I want to clean the house, but I don't feel bad because it's not a priority for what I've got going on in my life and what I, if I think overall in the grand scheme of things, like, I'm trying to live the best life that I can. I'm trying to live out the life that God has called me to. I'm trying to help other people. Like, in the grand scheme of that, having a clean house, like, doesn't fit into that. But, like I say, like, helping my husband, helping our family, if cleaning helps that, then yes, that aligns with what I'm trying to do. So, but it's just super important if you can be very clear from the beginning what is your purpose, what is your priority, so that when little things come up, because there's so many distractions in life, so many little projects you could get sucked into, but to ask yourself, like, does this actually align? And that's actually still something that I need to do. I went to this pharmacy conference last week, and I went to a session about professional development, but I also think it applies to personal development, and it was about having a personal mission statement. And they were talking about your career, like, this is what is the focus of what I want to do with my career, and, making sure that things fit into that. But just overall in general, I think it would be really helpful to know, like, these are my guiding values. Like, this is what I'm always going to stick to. Like, this is my mission for my life. And then you can know when things come up, well, this isn't really aligned with that, so I'm not going to spend time on that, or as much time on that, or maybe I'm not going to spend as much time with this person. Like, just knowing that can be a huge, huge help, because I think I encounter people who are just living distraction by distraction, putting out fire after fire, doing the little things to get by, and those are the people that I don't see living as happy and fulfilled lives, because they're really not living up to their personal purpose and their personal mission. So, just something to think about, where your priorities at and what is your mission, and think about making a personal mission statement. I personally feel like God has put it on me that it's my mission as part of my overall life to empower women to care for and love the bodies and lives that God gave them. And so when I think about what I'm doing, like, I want to be contributing towards that mission. And by doing that, I feel like I'm living up to the potential that I know God has given me, and I'm doing it to my full capacity and putting forth my best effort. Like, all of that is incorporated in that. And so, like, my faith is super important to me. Motivating, encouraging, being a positive influence, like, those things are very important to me. Working hard, being educated, learning, that's all very important to me, and thinking ahead to the future, and, like, that's part of motivating, like, having a vision ahead and bringing people onto that vision. Like, those are the things that keep me going. My family fits in there too. I'm having a hard time, like, articulating how they fit in exactly to that mission statement, but I mean, my husband and my kids are extremely important to me, and I'm very blessed that I have a close relationship with my sisters and my parents and extended family too. But that's what drives me. So think about what drives you and how you can use that in whatever comes up. I'd love to hear your comments. I'm Emily. You can find me at emilyrunsonpassion.com. I have a blog there. I'm a very inconsistent blogger at this point, but it just hasn't gone up as high on the priority list. But I do like to share when I have something that I think could help you, could help other people, that I have something up there to share. And I'm trying to put up more resources. On my website, I've got resources for health and fitness and career and mindset, just, I don't know, the daily things that come up in my life and that I'm trying to work on, and I hope that they help you too. Feel free to reach out here or Find me on Facebook at Emily Kirkwall or on Instagram as Emily Runs on Passion. And I'll see you next week.